You step out of the shower, feeling fresh and ready to take on the day. But then, a nagging discomfort creeps in. From a spot you barely think about, after 70, our bodies change in ways we never expect. The hygiene habits we have relied on for years, they might not be enough anymore. Today, we are diving into 3 often ignored body parts that need extra care as we age. Neglecting them could lead to infections, rashes, or even serious health problems. Stay with us, because we are revealing a surprising area that could be quietly impacting your immune system and overall well-being. Trust me, this could change how you feel every single day. If you find this helpful, please give us a like. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below. Number 1, if you like this video, or 0, if you do not, so we can make our next one even better for you. Let us get started. 1. The groin area. It is one of those places we rarely talk about, often because it feels awkward or private. But here is the truth: after 70, neglecting this sensitive area can lead to infections that steal your comfort, confidence, and even your health. The groin is a warm, moist environment with skin folds that make it a breeding ground for trouble if not cared for daily. Do not let embarrassment hold you back. Today, we are breaking the silence with a simple, science-backed routine to keep this area healthy, so you can feel your best and live with dignity. Why is the groin so vulnerable? Let us break it down. First, its anatomy creates challenges. Skin folds, warmth, and sweat make it a perfect home for bacteria, yeast, and fungi. As we age, things get trickier. Reduced mobility or limited flexibility can make it hard to clean or dry the groin thoroughly, leaving moisture trapped. Aging skin becomes thinner, less elastic, and more likely to sag, creating deeper folds where sweat and bacteria build up. Incontinence, even occasional leakage, adds extra moisture that can weaken the skin's protective barrier. Chronic conditions like diabetes or obesity raise the stakes, as high blood sugar or excess skin folds fuel microbial growth. Even your clothing plays a role. Tight clothes, synthetic fabrics, or absorbent products like adult briefs can trap heat and moisture, making irritation worse. Together, these factors turn the groin into a hotspot for problems that can quietly erode your quality of life. What kind of issues are we talking about? One common problem is intertrigo, where skin-on-skin friction in moist areas causes red, rough, or inflamed skin. If ignored, it can lead to open sores or infections. Fungal infections, like jock itch or yeast overgrowth, are also widespread, bringing intense itching, burning, or stubborn rashes. These conditions can make walking, sitting, or sleeping painful. The consequences of neglect are serious. A small patch of irritated skin might seem minor, but it can grow into a weeping rash or an open wound, needing weeks of treatment with creams or antibiotics. For those with weaker immune systems or poor circulation, infections can spread, causing bigger health problems. It often starts subtly, with a faint odor, slight redness, or mild discomfort that is easy to dismiss, but ignoring these signs can lead to trouble that is harder to fix. Let me share a story to bring this home. Meet Margaret, an 82-year-old grandmother who cherished her independence. She loved hosting family dinners and tending her garden, but she started noticing a persistent odor in her groin area. Even after bathing, feeling embarrassed, she thought it was just a normal part of aging and kept it to herself. Over time, the odor got worse, joined by itching and discomfort. When she finally saw a nurse, Margaret learned she had a mild fungal infection caused by moisture trapped in her groin folds. With a straightforward routine of gentle cleaning, thorough drying, and a zinc-based barrier cream, her symptoms cleared up in weeks. Margaret later said, "I had no idea how much this was dragging me down. Taking care of it made me feel like myself again." Her story shows how a small change can restore comfort and confidence. So, how do you care for your groin to prevent these issues? Here is a step-by-step routine, grounded in science, to keep this area healthy. First, daily cleaning. Make it a must. Whether you shower or not, use warm, not hot, water and a mild, unscented soap to avoid irritation. Harsh or scented soaps can upset your skin's natural balance, causing dryness or reactions. Gently clean all areas, including skin folds and creases, with your hands or a soft washcloth. Avoid scrubbing, as it can harm delicate skin. Rinse thoroughly to remove all soap residue, which can irritate if left behind. Next, thorough drying. This is just as crucial as cleaning. Moisture in skin folds is a major cause of irritation and infection. Use a clean, soft towel to pat the groin area dry, focusing on spots where skin touches skin. If mobility is limited, sit on a chair or use a hand mirror to see and reach every area. A hairdryer on a cool setting, held at a safe distance, can help if towel drying is tough. Never leave the area damp, as even a little moisture can spark problems. For moisture management, if drying is not enough, apply a small amount of cornstarch-based powder or a zinc-based barrier cream. These create a protective layer to reduce friction and absorb excess moisture. Avoid talc-based powders, which are linked to health risks, and skip scented products that can irritate sensitive skin. Check with a doctor or pharmacist for safe product recommendations if you are unsure. Clothing choices matter. 2. Wear loose-fitting, breathable underwear made of cotton or moisture-wicking synthetic blends. Avoid tight clothes or fabrics like polyester that trap heat and sweat. Change underwear daily, or more if you sweat or have leakage. And ensure it is clean and dry before wearing. If you use absorbent products like briefs or pads, change them often and follow these hygiene steps to prevent moisture buildup. Finally, daily monitoring. Spend 15 to 30 seconds each day checking your groin for redness, odor, itching, scaling, or changes in skin texture. Use a hand mirror or ask for help if you cannot see. Well, catching issues early is key to keeping them small. If you notice persistent symptoms or anything unusual, see a healthcare provider right away. Doctors and nurses are used to these concerns and can offer treatments like antifungal creams or antibiotics to fix problems quickly. Here is the bigger picture. Proper groin care is about more than avoiding infections or odors. It is about preserving your comfort, confidence, and dignity. Discomfort in the groin can make it hard to move freely, sleep well, or enjoy social activities, leading to frustration or embarrassment. But a quick daily routine can restore your sense of self and prevent issues that disrupt your life. The groin may be a private area, but its impact on your well-being is huge. Caring for it is an act of self-respect, not vanity. It is a commitment to your health, mobility, and emotional well-being. In just a few minutes a day, you can prevent discomfort and maintain the confidence that comes with feeling clean and comfortable. The next time you are freshening up, remember, the groin is not optional in your hygiene routine. It is a core part of your health. Invest those few minutes, and you will enjoy a more comfortable, confident, and vibrant life. 2. Your feet. Every single day, your feet carry your entire body weight, keeping you balanced. mobile, and independent. They help you walk to the kitchen, stroll through the park, or even dance at a family gathering. But for many of us, especially after 70, foot care gets overlooked, reduced to a quick rinse in the shower. And here is the worrying truth. Neglecting your feet can lead to serious health issues that threaten your mobility and quality of life. Do not worry. Though, today, we will share simple steps to keep your feet healthy, backed by science, to help you stay active and confident. Why do your feet need extra attention as you age? As we get older, our bodies change in ways that make our feet more vulnerable. First, reduced blood circulation, a natural part of aging, slows healing for even minor cuts or blisters. Next, the skin on your feet gets thinner, drier, and less resilient, losing its protective moisture barrier. And here is the kicker: your immune system weakens over time, making it harder to fight off infections. These changes create a perfect storm, turning your feet into a prime target for problems that can escalate fast if ignored. For those with conditions like diabetes, peripheral artery disease, or neuropathy, the risks are even higher. Nerve damage from diabetes, for example, can make it hard to feel cuts or sores, letting them worsen unnoticed. Poor circulation can also delay healing, raising the risk of ulcers or, in extreme cases, even amputations. Let us talk about the common problems that can sneak up on you. Fungal infections, like athlete's foot, thrive in the warm, moist spaces between your toes, especially as your skin thins with age. What starts as a little itching or redness can turn into a bacterial infection like cellulitis, causing painful swelling that might land you in the hospital. Dry skin is another culprit. It is not just about rough heels. Cracks or fissures in dry skin can become entry points for bacteria, leading to painful infections or slow-healing ulcers. For someone with diabetes, a small sore can spiral into a serious, limb-threatening issue if it gets infected. Even if you do not have chronic conditions, ignoring foot care can lead to pain and mobility problems that chip away at your independence over time. Let me share a story that hits close to home. Meet George, a 75-year-old retired shop teacher who spent decades on his feet, teaching woodworking and staying active. After retirement, he noticed his heels getting dry and a slight redness between his toes. With a bit of itching, he brushed it off, thinking it was just part of getting older. But within a month, a small crack on his heel turned into a painful ulcer that would not heal. His doctor found a bacterial infection caused by untreated dryness and prescribed antibiotics, plus custom orthotic shoes to help him heal. George's story is a wake-up call. A small oversight in foot care can lead to big health challenges, but with the right routine, you can avoid this. So, how do you keep your feet healthy and strong? Here is a simple, science-backed routine to make foot care a breeze. First, daily inspection. Take a moment each morning or evening to check your feet under good lighting. Look for redness, swelling, cracks, blisters, or changes in skin texture. Use a magnifying mirror if needed. And do not skip the spaces between your toes, heels, or soles. If you cannot see or reach easily, ask a family member or caregiver for help. Catching issues early can stop them from becoming serious. Next, thorough cleaning. Washing your feet is not just a quick splash in the shower. Use warm, not hot, water and a mild, fragrance-free soap to avoid irritation. Harsh soaps can strip away natural oils, making dryness worse. Gently clean all areas, including between your toes, around your nails, and along your soles, using a soft washcloth, sponge, or your hands. If mobility is a challenge, try a long-handled brush or a foot washing tool designed for accessibility. Rinse well to remove all soap, as leftover residue can irritate your skin. Now, complete drying. This step is critical. Moisture left between your toes or on your soles is a breeding ground for fungi. Use a clean, soft towel to pat your feet dry, especially between each toe. If reaching is hard, a long-handled towel or a hairdryer on a cool setting, held at a safe distance, can ensure your feet are bone dry. Never leave them damp, as even a tiny bit of moisture can spark an infection. After drying, moisturize with care. Apply a fragrance-free, non-greasy moisturizer to the tops and soles of your feet to keep skin soft and prevent cracking. Look for products with urea, glycerin, or hyaluronic acid, which lock in moisture without clogging pores. Skip the spaces between your toes, though, as moisturizer, there can trap moisture and invite fungi. If you are unsure about products, ask your doctor or pharmacist for recommendations. Your footwear and socks matter. 2. Choose shoes that fit well. Support your feet and let them breathe. Tight or poorly fitting shoes can cause blisters or pressure sores. Rotate your shoes daily to let them dry out. Reducing fungal growth. Go for moisture-wicking socks made of cotton, bamboo, or breathable synthetic blends. Change them daily. Or more if your feet sweat a lot, and make sure they are clean and dry before wearing. Do not forget nail care. Trim your toenails straight across with clean, sanitized clippers to prevent ingrown nails, which can get infected. Avoid cutting too close to the skin. If your nails are thick, discolored, or brittle, signs of a possible fungal infection. Se a podiatrist. Regular visits to a foot care specialist can also help with corns, calluses, or mobility issues. Here is the bigger picture. Caring for your feet is not just about avoiding infections or discomfort. It is about preserving your ability to live life on your terms. Neglecting your feet can lead to pain, limited mobility, or even social isolation. If walking becomes hard, but a simple 10-minute daily routine strengthens the foundation of everything you do. From running errands to enjoying a sunset walk, it is a small investment for a huge payoff in health, comfort, and confidence. Tomorrow morning, before you slip on your shoes, ask yourself, have I given my feet the care they deserve? Your feet have carried you through life, and they deserve more than a quick rinse. They deserve respect, attention, and intention. By making foot care a priority, you are building a stronger, more stable foundation for everything you love to do. 3. The navel area. Your belly button might seem like just a small scar from your umbilical cord. Hardly worth a second thought. But here is a startling fact. If neglected, this little pocket can become a breeding ground for bacteria and yeast. Especially after 70, left unchecked, it can lead to irritation, infections, or even bigger health issues. Do not let its small size fool you. Today, we are sharing a simple, science-backed routine to keep your navel clean and healthy, so you can feel fresh, confident, and protected. Why does the navel matter more than you might think? Its unique structure makes it a hidden trouble spot. The navel is a warm, often moist crevice that naturally collects sweat, dead skin cells, lint from clothes, soap residue, and tiny dirt particles. You might assume a quick rinse in the shower is enough, but that is rarely the case. As we age, Several factors make the navel more vulnerable. First, looser skin and deeper navels. After 70, the skin around your midsection often becomes less taut, and your abdominal wall may soften. This can create a deeper or more recessed navel, perfect for trapping moisture and debris. Second, reduced immunity. Your immune system weakens with age, making it harder to fight off even minor infections. Third, mobility challenges. Bending or reaching to clean the navel thoroughly can be tough for many seniors, so it is often skipped or only lightly rinsed. Finally, health conditions like diabetes, obesity, or poor circulation, common in older adults, increase the risk of infections in warm, moist areas. If you have had abdominal surgeries or old belly button piercings, scar tissue or piercing holes can trap bacteria for years. Adding to the risk, what are the warning signs to watch for? Trouble in the navel often starts quietly, making it easy to miss. A musty odor is often the first clue, a faint smell that suggests something is not right. Mild redness or itchiness around the navel might be brushed off as dry skin or clothing irritation. A sticky or moist feeling, sometimes with a bit of discharge, signals that bacteria or yeast may be thriving. Persistent itching or soreness that does not go away after a rinse is a red flag. If ignored, these subtle signs can lead to omphalitis, an inflammation or infection of the navel. In seniors, omphalitis can be stubborn to treat because of slower skin healing and weaker immune responses. What starts as a minor irritation could take weeks to clear up, needing creams or even oral medications. And it can disrupt your daily comfort. Let me share a story that brings this to life. Meet Peter, a 79-year-old retiree known for his spotless hygiene. He showered daily, kept his hair neatly brushed, and always wore polished shoes. But he started noticing a persistent itch around his navel, which he thought was just dry skin or irritation from his waistband. Over time, the itch got worse, and his daughter, while helping him dress one morning, noticed a faint musty odor. A doctor visit revealed a yeast infection in his navel caused by a buildup of moisture, dead skin, and bacteria that had gone unnoticed for months. Peter's story is a reminder that even the most careful among us can overlook this small but critical area. With a simple care routine, he got back to feeling like himself. And you can, too. So, how do you care for your navel to keep it healthy? Here is a straightforward, science-backed routine that takes just a minute but makes a big difference. First, clean gently but thoroughly during your daily bath or sponge wash. Use a cotton swab, the corner of a soft washcloth, or a clean fingertip dipped in warm water with a mild fragrance-free soap. Harsh soaps can irritate sensitive skin, so stick to gentle ones. Carefully swab the inside of your navel, rotating to remove lint, sweat, or debris. Avoid digging too deeply or scrubbing hard, as this can harm delicate skin. Next, rinse and dry completely. After cleaning, rinse the navel thoroughly with a clean, damp cloth to remove any soap residue, which can irritate if left behind. Then, dry the area carefully using a clean, dry cotton pad, tissue, or the corner of a towel. Even a tiny bit of moisture can create a breeding ground for microbes. For hard-to-reach or deeper navels, a hairdryer on a cool, low setting can help, held at a safe distance. Make sure the navel is bone dry to prevent problems. Now, monitor for warning signs. Check your navel regularly for redness, swelling, discharge, or a strong odor. It should feel clean, dry, and free of soreness or stickiness. If you notice persistent symptoms, see a healthcare provider right away. Early action can stop minor issues from turning into serious infections. If your navel is deeper or has folds, common in seniors or those with higher body weight, take extra care. Clean it twice daily, especially in hot or humid weather when sweat builds up. Wear loose, breathable clothing made of natural fibers like cotton to reduce moisture and friction. Tight clothes can trap heat and make things worse. Never ignore pain or discharge. Pain, swelling, or any discharge, especially if it smells bad or looks discolored, are signs of infection that need immediate attention. Seniors with diabetes, poor circulation, or a history of abdominal surgery or piercings are at higher risk for complications. Do not dismiss these symptoms as normal or wait for them to go away on their own. A quick visit to your doctor can make all the difference. Here is the bigger picture. Think of your navel like a small, hidden closet in your home. You do not open it every day. But if you never clean it, dust and dirt pile up, creating a mess that is harder to fix. Neglecting your navel lets bacteria, yeast, and debris build up, potentially leading to infections that drain your energy, comfort, and confidence. Daily navel care is a small but powerful act of preventive health. It is not about vanity or overdoing hygiene. It is about protecting your skin, supporting your immune system, and preventing minor issues from becoming major headaches. A clean navel means fresher clothes, fewer skin irritations, and a lower risk of infections that could need weeks of treatment. Most importantly, it is an act of self-respect, a quiet nod to the fact that every part of your body, no matter how small, deserves care. In just 30 seconds a day, you can keep your navel healthy and feel fresher, more comfortable, and more confident. Thanks for watching. Your feet, groin, and navel may be small, but they're critical to your health, especially after 70. A few minutes of daily care can prevent pain, boost confidence, and keep you active. Don't ignore these warning signals. Start cleaning smarter today. Subscribe for more health tips. Hit the bell and share this video to help others stay healthy. See you next time.